What's up, everybody? It's Hyperion here. I'm bringing you some really big news regarding Twitch today, so I'm just going to cut right to the chase. I'm not sure if you know who Darkness429 is, but he is a pretty big Twitch streamer, and he's been partnered on the platform for 4 years now. Yesterday was his last live stream on Twitch. Darkness averages around 800 to 1100, 1200 viewers on the platform. He has around 166,000 followers. He made an announcement yesterday that Facebook made him an offer to stream on Facebook full time, and today was his very first Facebook live stream on the platform, and he will be streaming exclusively to Facebook going forward. This is really big stuff here, and it signifies the first major push by Facebook to break into Twitch's live streaming market share. We all know that Facebook and other contenders like Mixer and Hitbox, I think, and all these other contenders, we all know how big live streaming is getting, right? And because live streaming is getting more and more popular, more and more companies are starting to break into the scene. But Twitch has always been seen as like the king of live streaming, like the father of live streaming, if you will. Facebook now is making a push, and I was watching Darkness's stream today, and he seemed to signify, or at least hint, that Facebook has reached out to other streamers of his level of followership and viewership. So this is a major push by Facebook to start poaching mid-tiered partnered streamers from Twitch averaging around the same viewership as Darkness to go stream on their platform. And this is a major problem for Twitch, because the way Twitch works, if you're a huge streamer like Summit or Doc, Dr. Disrespect, Tim the Tatman, King Gathalion, Professor Broman, if you're a streamer of those types of viewership, right, that size of viewership, you dominate every single directory that you choose. It does not matter what game it is, you will be at the top of the directory. And the way Twitch's algorithm works is that the higher viewership streams are at the top of the directory, and then it pushes everybody down. So everybody in that mid level is going to get lost very easily. And one of the big pain points of that level of streamer that I've heard from the community is that their channels can't grow anymore. They can't grow unless they stick with one game. If you think about Fortnite, for instance, Fortnite on any given day, it averages around like 60 to 70,000 viewers. If you're averaging 600 viewers, how are you going to grow your stream in that directory? Your only choice at that point, if you want to grow beyond that viewership, is to play a different game where your channel is going to get found easier, so that you avoid being pushed down by all of the giant streamers in that directory. Facebook seems to have identified this as a pain point for streamers of that viewership, and is now actively taking streamers away from Twitch so that they can stream on Facebook. And the allure of that is it's less there's much less competition. In fact, if we go back to Darkness, the case of Darkness, this was his first day on the channel, and he peaked at 3,400 viewers and reached 1.7 million people. These are numbers that he does not typically average on Twitch. And no less, he was playing Fortnite, one of the most popular games out right now. There's absolutely no conceivable way that if he were to stream Fortnite on Twitch today, he would average even close to these numbers here. Facebook is starting to actually make a crack in Twitch's armor now, and Twitch better wake up and smell the roses here, because there's a lot of streamers of that level. I was watching Say No to Rage earlier today, who is another really good streamer who I would definitely check out, recommend checking out if you want to know about all things Twitch. He is around that same level of viewership, and he expressed his frustrations with Twitch as the platform regarding not really giving that much exposure to mid-tiered partnered streamers on the platform, and then they just kind of get lost, and then they plateau, and then that's it. So, and just the very nature of Twitch suggests, when I started my own channel, for instance, I knew that I could not stream PUBG. I knew that I could not stream Dota. I knew that I could not stream Fortnite, because those games are so saturated, those directories are so saturated, that it would have been impossible or near impossible to grow my channel, which is why I picked a game with much less viewership, like For Honor, where my channel got found easier, and I was able to grow, and I've been able to grow a community. The very fact The very fact that Twitch pigeonholes you into making a decision between, okay, I can either stream a game that I really, really like that is super popular right now, but my channel is not going to grow very fast, if at all, or I could stream another game that maybe I don't like as much, but now my channel is going to get found a lot easier and I'm going to be able to grow a community. The very fact that Twitch pigeonholes you into making a decision between those two things should have been a red flag for, I don't know, I mean, forever now. That should have been a red flag for the platform for a very, very long time. And the reason, and Darkness leaving the platform to go over to Facebook, and it looks like other mid-tier streamers are going to follow suit as well, is indicative of that problem. And that's a problem that needs to be fixed very, very, very quickly. Twitch better wake up and smell the roses here, because Darkness is one streamer. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of streamers around that same type of viewership looking at Facebook and saying, hey, it's much, much less competitive over here. I can be at the top of the directory. I don't have to worry about getting lost because of all the giant streamers. I can stream pretty much whatever I want, and I'm going to grow my channel a lot faster. You better darn well believe that other streamers that Darkness personally knows that are of that similar size are reaching out to him right now and saying, hey man, how did it go? What did you think? Do you think it's worth it if I move over there? You better darn well believe that conversation is taking place right now. And if you think Twitch can just sit back and let this happen and let all of these decently mid-sized streamers leave the platform and move over to Facebook and be completely fine, you are absolutely wrong about that. Twitch better wake up and smell the roses here. They need to make it easier for mid-tier streamers to get exposure so that they stay on Twitch, because Twitch is so heavily saturated right now that there's virtually no growth. You plateau out at a certain point in the directory, and then you have to force yourself to either stick with that game if it's a game that you've been growing in, or switch to a different directory that's less competitive to continue growing your channel. And that's definitely a problem that needs to be addressed by Twitch, and it needs to be addressed soon, because if there's one company that poses the greatest threat to Twitch, it's Facebook. Facebook has the horses, they have the user base, they have the people in place. I mean, if you ask anybody, hey, if you ask anybody these two questions, number one, do you have a Facebook account? And number two, do you have a Twitch account? Which one do you think they're most likely going to say yes to? That they have a Facebook account or that they have a Twitch account? Twitch better wake up and smell the roses here, because I'll tell you what, there's gonna, if they don't, you're going to see many, many more streamers of Darkness's size move from Twitch to Facebook, and then Facebook has already made a huge dent in the armor that is Twitch with regards to live streaming, guys. Big news today. Definitely pay attention to this. Check out Darkness429's channel. Check out Say No to Rage's channel. They talk about all of this stuff, all things Twitch. And if you're concerned about that type of thing, I would really pay attention to what's going on right now, because it looks like Facebook is making the first big push to really trying to dethrone Twitch in the live streaming world. And with that said, guys, thank you so much for hanging out here today. I appreciate it very much. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Follow me here on YouTube at Hyperion_. I stream on Twitch Monday through Friday, 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern time in the United States. You can also follow me, Hyperion Twitch, on Twitter and Facebook as well. And with that said, I will see you all on the next one. Take care of yourselves, guys. Thanks a lot.